B for balance. B for balance. Hey, what's up everybody? As you know, we have 164 hours in a week. And it seems like a long time, but actually, we have to fit in what we're doing in our ministry with work, family, and having fun. So we need balance in our lives. Now, I'm just going to share a quick experience. So I've been in ministry for 20 years now, since the age of year 10, back in 2000, special time. And when I was single, I had the opportunity to go to different retreats, different conferences, going on mission trips, and sometimes I could be away from home for 3 weeks. That's a long time. But as some of you may know, recently I got married 1.5 years ago, and 6 months ago, God blessed me and my wife with a beautiful daughter, Alyssa. Now, for most of my life, youth ministry has been my first love and still is to a certain extent. But now with my wife and my child, I really have to prioritize what is important. And I have to say to myself, is going to this conference, going to this retreat, is it worth the time that I'm going to lose with my family? So what I want to say is balance is quite important in our ministry. We can love our job, we look at scripture, we see Jesus doing all these great things, and we want to be like Christ and we want to help everyone that we can. But as you know, time comes with costs. Now, with the hours that you're spending in ministry, obviously you're doing night work and weekend work, and that can take away from the time that you have with your family. Maybe if you're at university, you may be failing in your studies, or you may be volunteering so much that you don't have time to work, and you need to put bread on the table as well. So we've got some tips for you guys. So first tip is learning how to say no. Now, most of my life I've been a yes man, and saying yes means, there's always opportunities that are waiting for you. Now, I had to learn, when people would ask me if I could run a retreat or go to a conference, or help them with youth night. Now I have to say, I'll get back to you. Or I'm more comfortable to say no now, because I have to look and assess, how is this conference, how is this retreat going to affect my family life, or how is it going to affect my study? Because that's what's more important. So please learn how to say no. The second tip, we covered it from accountability last week. Have a diary. When you look at your diary, you can see when you're free, when you can say yes to things, and obviously when it's a busy period. The third tip I have is, if you're in youth ministry and you're the coordinator, please, when you're spending time with your family, or if you're going out for the weekend, turn your phone off. Don't look at your email. Wait till you go back to work, because you're scheduled to look at your emails and answer your phone during your work days. And that way, you're not interrupting, watching family movie or going to dinner or something like that. The fourth tip that we have is have a Sabbath day. So have a day off where you're not doing study, where you're not working, and where you're not doing ministry. And maybe look for activity that really brings you back to life, really helps you to recover. So for me, living in Sydney, I play touch on Sunday mornings with a group called the KDs, or the Kiwi Daddies. So it's not only an opportunity to play touch, but it's also a time to connect with people from my country. So I really enjoy it, and it's a lot of fun. And you get a workout at the end of it. And last but not least, look, sometimes you can't avoid, working over hours, because, there's going to be that day where you have to turn up and run a session or an event. So if you are in that position, please feel free to use your time in lieu, and you normally work 3 days, maybe you can work 2 days next week. And it's easily negotiable, because at the end of the day, in order to serve the Lord as best as we can, you have to look after yourself. And just an example of scripture, and I know we're covering Mark in the weekday masses at the moment, we can see that Jesus did a lot of miracles. He did a lot of great things. But immediately after he committed these miracles, he actually took time to have a rest. And as people of God and as servants of God, the best way we can serve and evangelize these young people is by resting ourselves and giving us an opportunity to re-energize. So share with me any tips of how you avoid burnout. How do you look after yourself in your ministry? All right, God bless you, and we'll see you for the next episode. We'll talk about Christian values and the importance of having them in our ministry. God bless. Peace.